Okie dokie guys, welcome back again to the channel. So as you can see from the title of the video and the thumbnail, I decided to do a little experiment. Well, it's not a little actually, but yeah, let's call it a little experiment with CSR2, basically trying and save all the keys and the gold that you win in the game, not spending them for a year to see how much you can gather up. But unfortunately, as I started the game or restarted to play the game on September, I think I was around level 15, now I am level 90. Then this idea came back to me at the end of October, and from the end of October I decided to begin and save the keys for a year straight. And you will see on the screen, of course, I will label them up, some videos that I recorded at the end of October when I started the challenge, to see how many keys and gold I had. And then of course I will show you the end of October that I again recorded to see how much keys I have gathered each month. Basically I decided to do for each month, October, November, December, and then we are here in January, where basically I failed to held up to this challenge. We are almost at the end of January, so we can call it almost a 4-year now. But anyway, with the keys that I have earned up until the end of December, at least, because I decided to then surrender at the beginning of January, we can have a rough idea of how much you can earn keys and gold if you don't want to spend them. But it's not advised though, because you're gonna get stuck, and this is the reason why I decided to get unstuck because basically of this one, because if you don't spend keys, if you don't spend gold, then you're not going to be able to progress in the game. So that's why I decided to do that. But you can have a rough idea with let's say maybe half an hour to 1 hour each day. This is basically roughly how much you can earn each month, or if you decide to save that for a year. But nonetheless, yeah, basically here we are now. Unfortunately I couldn't go through with all the challenge, but as I already told you, unfortunately I got stuck really bad, especially at the end of December when obviously we had the holidays. I had a little bit more time to spend with the game and I just couldn't move on. I was just playing daily challenges, custom trials, fusion trials, and legend daily series. I couldn't do anything else. I couldn't play in the championship showdown, I couldn't play in the elite showdowns because I don't have cars, and I couldn't buy them with keys or gold, and I couldn't move on with the elite license. I am stuck here where I need to spend keys to be able to move on. And yeah, basically it was a really bad situation. Then I decided to spend like 4,500 bronze keys on the Supra, which it was here, the elite customs here for the Supra, because you need to finish the elite series here to go and play here on the Dress to Impress evolution after you finish this one. But then something good happened actually, because when I decided to spend 400, around 5,000, let's say, keys on the Supra, I was able to finish this series here. And after I finished this series, somehow the GT here, it was not purchasable for me. I couldn't buy it. But when I finished this one became free. I could go and grab this car for free. After I grabbed this car for free, then this, of course, this next challenge came up, the King of Mode Stars. Then I could buy the GTR with gold. I think it was 3,950 gold. So then I said, since I spent the keys, then screw it, I'm gonna buy the GTR too. And after I bought the GTR, I was able to move around through these championships, doing challenges here, upgrading the cars obviously very carefully, because upgrading a car can get you stuck. Basically by upgrading, for example, this car, I would be able to do some challenges, earn more parts, and then upgrade this car and do more challenges here, earn more parts here, and then do this one. So basically I was able to move ahead very much only in this area here by spending the keys and the gold. Then of course I decided to spend the gold to buy the GT, this one here, the GT 350, 2,100 gold. It was this one. So basically the gold right now is 10,000, but I spent around 6,000 or maybe more only in January. So technically the amount right now, if I didn't spend anything, obviously it would be around the 16 to 17,000, because of course I have spent other gold. So by buying this one, now I can play on that championship also, which means I'm gonna move through that championship a little bit more. I'm gonna move along, I'm gonna earn more parts, more stuff, and be able then to go and restore more legend cars, which means then I'm gonna still be able to level up more here after I fully upgrade or fully restore the Porsche. I'm going to be able to move along here. So technically by spending, I was able to get unstuck in many championships. Now I also have to spend a little bit of I think around 2,000, 3,000 silver keys to upgrade the Aston Martin, and I will be able to finish this series. I'm gonna earn the car of Ashley, I think it's Ashley, and then I'm gonna move to the next Elite series, or Elite license, like how they're called. But then I will be able to buy with silver keys. I can buy the Porsche GT, although I'm not gonna do it because we have only 23 hours left, but it will come eventually later. So then I will be able to play on the Prestige Cup, I will be able to play more in the Championship Showdown, I will be able to play more in the Elite Showdown because I will have the car needed to be playing here. I will be able to play in the Supercar license also, maybe in the duality challenges, because of course, or cups, because of course I have enough gold to buy some of the cars, which means my account is gonna move a lot ahead. Anyway, again, unfortunately it was let's call it a fail on the attempt of the experiment, but yeah, you can have a rough idea of how much you can earn and why it is most importantly why it is not recommended, because you will lose the chance to get other cars. You might think that, oh no, don't spend the gold because you're gonna need it, but if I don't spend it to get a car or to do an upgrade, then I will not progress. I will not be able to play on the showdown. By playing in the showdown here, I'm going to be able to get more parts, more elite parts. So I'm going to be able to upgrade these elite cars here, which means I'm going to be able to move along these championships here. So let's call it that it is a chain. Of course, you need to be careful with spending the keys and the gold, but it can keep you moving forward. That's why it is needed. And as for the keys, let's go here to show you guys how much I have available right now after almost 4 months, not 4 months exactly, but almost 4 months. And there you have it, over 20,000 silver keys, 2,700 bronze keys, sorry, 2,700 silver keys, and 49 gold keys. So yeah, again, I have spent around maybe 6,000 to 7,000 in total all these 3 months, because yeah, I had to do it sometimes. So if I didn't spend anything, this sum would be around 25 to 27,000 keys. Basically, again, playing half an hour to 1 hour each day for this period. So yeah, basically there you have it, guys. That was the failed experiment that I did. If you have anything else, yeah, you can ask on the comment, and definitely I will try my best to help you out. But yeah, it's not recommended to save the keys. It's recommended to spend them, but spend them wisely. Spend them in a car that you're going to be able to use it. For example, I spend the gold here because I'm going to be able to use this car to move along to the championship, get new parts, install those new parts to other cars that I have, which means I'm going to be able to move along into another championship. So yeah, let's say that it is a chain reaction with the upgrades that you can do, even with keys and the gold, or let's say mostly with keys and gold in the game. So that's why it is needed. Anyway, that was it for today. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider to do that. That would be great. Don't forget to follow my live streams, because I do live streams. I try to do them regularly. At this point, at least once a week. It's a little bit difficult, but I'll try my best. Sometimes I do every day. But yeah, if you don't want to subscribe, it's fine. At least leave a like on the video. That would be also great. And as usual, have a good one, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye bye.